What's wrong, man?
The garage got broken into last night, man.
Jesus, who do you think it is?
I don't know, but I guarantee you it was those black guys from up the street. They was trying to steal my shit.
What do you say after this shift we head up there and give them a little scare?
I don't know, man. Last time we beat up those black guys on 24th Street, Captain almost caught us.
Psh, don't worry about it. When's the last time the court and media believed a couple of black gangsters over two white cops?
Good point. I guess they have something fun planned for tonight.
By the way, whatever happened to that Asian guy?
Captain told me he's awaiting trial for drug charges, and his wife was sent back to Taiwan.
Oh boy, I kind of feel bad.
Don't feel bad. That's what they get for coming to our country. All we did was save the taxpayers a couple of dollars.
Yeah, I guess.
By the way, good thinking, Rookie, planting those drugs on him. We both would have been screwed if we didn't.
We just gotta be more careful. I need this job. My wife quit her job and we're expecting a young one real soon.
Hey boys, home invasion at 110 Greenbrier Street. Get on it.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Officers, a little update with the home invasion.
Yeah?
The suspect is a Caucasian male around 5'11", wearing all black.
Okay, we're on our way.
Isn't that him?
No, the operator said he's Caucasian. That guy's Asian.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, it's not the same thing. One's white, one's Asian.
You see my logic, right?
Not really. Why do you say we rough this guy up a little bit?
I don't know, I can't afford to have another mishap.
Listen here, Rookie. These Asians take away jobs from us just like the blacks steal all your shit. We're gonna rough this guy up a little bit, whether you like it or not.
I understand.
Hey, I'm just walking the dog, yeah? No, he's already held. No, I mean, you know, hey, hand on there, hand on there. Hey, stupid dog, stupid dog. Hey, hands behind the back. Hey.
What idiots. Good morning, class. Today we will be discussing police brutality. Police brutality is the use of excessive and unnecessary force by personnel affiliated with law enforcement. When dealing with suspects and civilians, highly publicized incidents of police misconduct have dominated the news recently. Our focus will be on an incident which occurred yesterday, where a young unarmed Asian man was brutally assaulted. Given this information, what is the duty of a police officer? Yes, Jagger?
The duty of the police officers to protect and serve.
Exactly, Jagger. This is the oath of law enforcement officers. However, some police officers disregard this ethical code. The three words, "I felt threatened," are often used as a means to justify this misconduct. The novel some of us read earlier this semester, All American Boys, was written to highlight inequality. Two African boys, Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown, were shot due to the color of their skin. Martin was holding a bag of candy. Mike Brown was shot with his hands in the air. Though killed by different officers, the incidents share commonalities. Innocent boys of color in the defense of the officers, I felt threatened, and therefore the officers were found innocent of this misconduct. So class, what are some of the underlying reasons for police misconduct? Haley.
Police brutality is based on the psychological foundation of stereotypes, hypocrisy, and the fear of which are expressed by the abuse of power and aggressive authority.
Very good. Yes, Casey.
I think those policemen are not representative of the police force. They are racist and cause a bad and negative perception of the police force as a whole.
You guys are exactly right. Police brutality does stem from bias rooted in discrimination, racism, and stereotyping. These policemen from the novel did exhibit racist behavior, and their bias caused them to incorrectly stereotype those boys' behavior. So what are some stereotypes that we attribute to African Americans?
I got one.
Yes.
African Americans are very fast.
No.
I got one too. They are very good at basketball.
Negative stereotypes include African Americans being tough, violent thugs who are always trying to cause trouble. It's an irrational fear held by non-African Americans.
Exactly, Jacob. It is an irrational fear stepped in racist thinking. Is there a way to prevent those stereotypes from being perpetuated? How can we prevent racial profiling? To help ponder possible situations, I would like everyone to participate in this exercise. Close your eyes. What do you see? How do we look alike?
We are all blind to color, so we are equal in everyone's eyes. We need to act like this when our eyes is open as well.
Unfortunately, police brutality will not end until its root causes are eliminated. The elimination of racism and stereotyping will be difficult. Yes, Ashton.
What can we do to help?
That is a great question. Did you know that many people would be incredulous if they were called a racist? We perpetuate racism through ignorance. Educate yourself. Your behavior may be racist. Stating or laughing at racist comments and believing in our subconscious fear that these stereotypes are true. We need a call to action.
I know what I could do. I could address the stereotypes when I hear them. I could choose not to believe the statements and call out the guy who said them.
Yes. Haley.
I could become self-aware and educate myself on other people's cultural perspectives.
Yes. Hayden.
I can notice when racism is happening and decide to state that it is not okay.
Exactly. All good points. Just don't be a bystander. Speak up for the marginalized, the empowered, the other voice that is drowned out in the noise. The solidarity and unified voice will strengthen the concept that we are all equal. It is then, and then only then, the effects of racism like police brutality will be eliminated.